A controversial reshuffle of senior public servants has ruffled feathers, with critics saying it has the hallmarks of an old boys' club. In a surprise move, the State Services Commissioner Peter Hughes announced he was moving 5 chief executives into different roles, including the top jobs at Justice, the Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet, and the Ministry of Primary Industries. While the move is well within the rules, it is rare to reshuffle so many people in top jobs in that way. Anne-Marie May reports.
The announcement has angered the country's gender equity advocate, the Equal Opportunities Commissioner Jackie Blue. She described the moves as girls being shut out of children's party games for senior public service appointments.
Yeah, it's musical chairs of the boys, basically, but no one missed out on a chair this time.
The State Services Commissioner Peter Hughes says the reshuffle was designed to ensure experienced staff weren't lost. His statement is voiced.
On the issue of transfer rather than going to market, I did it to ensure we retain strong, experienced leadership and continue to drive important transformation programs underway across the public service. Stability of leadership is a critical component of delivering the promised changes.
Auckland University Research Fellow Dr Jess Berenson-Shaw says that's not the way to air this issue in 2018.
There is some very interesting framing when you imply that you need to maintain men in a role in order to get stability and safe hands in the public service. That's a message that women and perhaps non-Pākehā people have heard for a very long time.
She says, like it or not, it makes the public service appear like a stale old boys club when it's supposed to be working for all New Zealanders.
And one way that it can do that effectively is really engaging in partnerships across multiple sectors to ensure that there is a good movement of people between sectors in the public service and private and community sectors. So lots of new ideas and innovation can actually come through the system.
The Minister for Women, Julie-Anne Genter, agrees yesterday's appointments are not diverse, but she has confidence in the State Services Commissioner's appointment processes.
What happened yesterday technically wasn't new appointments, they were transfers. The Commissioner has explained why he thought it was important to take that step. There are 4 positions currently being advertised, and I absolutely expect and have confidence that the Commissioner will be pursuing a diversity agenda.
Julie-Anne Genter says the public service is already well ahead of the private sector when it comes to diversity, with women making up more than 40% of chief executives. But Dr Blue says women are missing out because the skill set is defined by the gatekeepers, who are generally men.
You obviously need the right people with the right skills, but the skill set definition and who has merit and what is merit is the big question. And I really reject the fact there aren't women there currently now who can step up and fill those roles.
The announcement reduces the number of female chief executives in the public service from 13 to 12. Peter Hughes urges people not to judge him or the Commission too quickly, saying it was one move, not the whole game. The PSA's National Secretary Glenn Barclay says it's harder to defend Mr Hughes' claim that he is personally committed to full gender equity. But he's hopeful the next tranche of appointments will be different.
We're hoping in the next coming round of appointments, because this is the first grouping and there'll be some other ones to follow, that we will see the proportion of women within the public service increase.
And he says the problem isn't just confined to women. The public service also has to improve diversity in leadership roles for groups including Māori, Pacifica and Asian. Dr Blue says the Commission's now on notice and she will be watching to ensure its processes are fair and transparent. For Checkpoint, Anne-Marie May.